Most people think they know Japan. Torii gates, cherry blossoms, and neon cities. But drifting far beneath the Japanese mainland, surrounded by coral seas and war-torn cliffs, lies a place Japan never fully claimed. Okinawa is different. Here, the gods live in trees, and the dead call from the caves. And the elderly women here still give warnings, warnings that no one dares to write down. This is no fairy tale. This is the truth beneath the surface. Okinawa remembers what the world has forgotten, because what happened here never really ended. It waits in the quiet, and it hides in plain sight. And the more you try to understand it, the more it draws you in. Welcome to the Glimp. Before we dive deeper into the forgotten corners of Okinawa, make sure to subscribe to explore more of the mysterious world that lies beneath the surface. From ancient spirits to untold stories, we'll uncover them together, one chapter at a time. Long before modern roads and airports connected Okinawa to the world, before the war shattered its peace, the island was home to another kind of history. The people of Okinawa believed the world was not simply inhabited, but alive. Every stone, every mountain, and every tree held its own spirit. A sacred world where the divine isn't above, but within. This was the Ryukyu Kingdom, a realm whose spiritual practices were rooted in a deep connection to nature. In the forests, along the coasts, and within the very air, gods were not distant figures, they were neighbors, close enough to listen to, and to fear. Here, the divine is not distant, it is among us. Okinawa's ancient belief system is based on animism. The gods, known as kami, dwell in places that mainlanders might overlook, the quiet corners of the earth, the shade of trees, and the depths of caves. These sacred spaces are called Butokii, places not marked by gates or bells, but by the quiet power of nature and the spirits that inhabit it. These are not religious sites in the way most would understand, they are living, breathing spaces of power, where the land itself carries the weight of divine memory. In every home, the fire is watched over by Hinuken, the fire god. He resides in the fireplace, quiet, and ever-present. A guardian of warmth and comfort. Unlike the distant gods of temples, Hinuken is not a god you worship from afar. He is a presence you must respect. When a family leaves its home, they bow to the fireplace, thanking Hinuken for his protection. Because if you do not, Hinuken may follow. He may not remain in the fireplace. These spirits don't ask permission to be remembered, they demand it. And yet, Hinuken is not alone. Among the people, there is a belief in mabui, the soul. A person's mabui is the very essence of who they are. It is fragile, easily lost to shock, fear, or trauma. The loss of one's mabui is said to cause a person to fade, to lose their sense of self. In these moments, the people call upon shamans, or Yuta, to restore the soul. Through rituals passed down for generations, they bring the mabui back, sometimes with a simple prayer, other times with complex rites and offerings. Though Okinawa has modernized, the echoes of these old beliefs remain. It's not unusual to see families honoring Hinuken, or the Yuta's rituals quietly interwoven with the busy pace of city life. The invisible world is fragile, and their connection to it must be handled with respect. Alongside them are the Noro, female priestesses with a power that goes beyond ceremony. Chosen by bloodline, they are said to be the living voice of the gods, performing rites to heal the land and its people. When disaster strikes or the earth grows restless, it is the Noro who call upon divine strength. Historically, the role of the Yuta was crucial in times of war. During the Battle of Okinawa in 1945, many Yuta were called upon to perform rituals to appease the spirits of the dead, as the island became a battleground for soldiers and civilians alike. Both the Yuta and Noro carry a heavy burden, knowing that the spirits they invoke never truly leave. Their work is unending, and the price of their power is often unseen. Some spirits do not hide in the shadows. They wear masks, they dance, and they demand attention. The Akamata and Kuromata are two of the most infamous. These spirits appear as ritual mask figures, one red, and one black. They are protectors and punishers. When they appear in festivals, their role is simple: keep the evil at bay. But these are not just costumes. They are living spirits, embodying ancient power. Their masks hide faces that no mortal should see. To glimpse beneath them is to risk death itself. In the presence of the Akamata and Kuromata, the boundary between human and spirit blurs. The air grows thick, charged with something beyond the physical world. And it's not just human-shaped spirits that roam Okinawa. Objects, too, can be haunted. Cursed gifts pass from hand to hand, carrying with them the weight of tragedy and misfortune. A doll given in love might suddenly become a vessel for sorrow, or a piece of jewelry that once belonged to a tragic soul could twist its owner's fate into disaster. In Okinawa, no object is too small to carry a memory, and no gift is free from the potential to be cursed. Among the most feared is the Ichijama, a curse unique to Okinawa, tied to a tradition of dark inheritance. It is a type of Ikirio, a living spirit summoned by a woman from a bloodline said to carry forbidden magic. The ritual centers around a doll called the Ichijama Butokii, boiled while chanting the body part to be targeted. Soon after, a spirit double of the caster appears at the victim's door, offering a simple gift: bananas, garlic, or wild herbs. Accepting it is a fatal mistake. The named body part mysteriously falls ill, and without intervention by a skilled Yuta, the victim may never recover. Some spirits are born of belief, and others are born of blood. In 1945, Okinawa became a blood-soaked battlefield. Tens of thousands of lives were lost, soldiers, civilians, and families caught between two worlds at war. The Battle of Okinawa was one of the deadliest of the Pacific Campaign, and its impact is still felt today. Many Okinawans, fearing capture or torture, took their own lives rather than surrender. Entire families, huddled together in caves, chose death over what they believed would be worse: torture at the hands of enemy forces. These were not just soldiers. These were mothers, fathers, children, the innocent who perished with no hope of peace. And they did not leave. The spirits of the dead roam the roads of Okinawa to this day. They are the lost souls of war, trapped in a cycle of grief and confusion. They wander the island at night, searching for something that was taken from them. Sometimes, they call out to strangers, asking for water, for help, for mercy. Other times, they remain silent, their presence only known by the feeling of cold in the air. In this video, one of these ghosts can be seen roaming through an old barracks. Whether it's real or not hasn't been proven, but the footage, combined with the horror stories, makes for a chilling experience. Among the spirits of the dead are the Ubum, the restless spirits of mothers who died in childbirth or while caring for their children. These mothers, who never had the chance to fulfill their role in life, now roam Okinawa in search of their lost children. Their cries can be heard in the rain, their voices filled with the sorrow of their unfinished lives. The war did not end in 1945. It lingers in the soil, in the memories, in the bones of the land. The spirits that haunt Okinawa today are not the stuff of legends, they are the souls of the innocent and the forgotten, and their stories are still unfolding. To this day, human remains are still found in the limestone caves where families hid. Local volunteers, some descendants of survivors, continue to recover bones, quietly returning the unnamed dead to rest. Some caves remain sealed off, not by official order, but by spiritual fear. And even now, construction crews sometimes halt work when they strike relics, helmets, diaries, or children's shoes. Deep within Okinawa's banyan groves live the Kijimuna, red-haired forest spirits known for their mischief and unpredictable moods. Small and childlike, they dwell in Kijimuna trees, which are considered sacred. Disturb one of these trees, and it's said a Kijimuna may follow you home, bringing bad luck that no priest can cleanse. Fishermen once feared and revered them. A Kijimuna might ride your shoulder and bless your catch, but if offended, it could sink your boat without warning. Even something as small as a poorly timed joke or a bodily sound could end a friendship. Stories of Kijimuna sightings persisted well into the 20th century, and some families still leave small offerings beneath the banyan trees, just in case. They are neither gods nor ghosts. But in a land where the line between myth and memory blurs, the Kijimuna are very real. Okinawa's land is haunted not just by spirits, but by memories. And some places, despite the passage of time, have refused to be forgotten. Perched high above Okinawa's East China Sea, the Nakagusuku Hotel ruins are a reminder of a dream never realized. Construction began in the 1970s with grand ambitions of creating a luxury resort to attract elite guests, boasting spectacular ocean views and top-tier amenities. But from the start, the project was plagued with issues. Workers reported strange accidents, machinery failures, unexplained injuries, and illness. Some workers even vanished under mysterious circumstances. Rumors quickly spread that the hotel was cursed, with locals claiming that the spirits of the land were disturbed by the project's construction. In Okinawa, sacred sites known as Othe, where the gods reside, are often found in nature, and many believe this hotel was built on such land, angering the ancient spirits. Despite the vast resources poured into the project, construction ceased abruptly, and the hotel was abandoned before it could open its doors. Over the years, the site has become a place of mystery, with eerie phenomena reported by those who dare to visit. In 2017, local historians and paranormal investigators documented strange electromagnetic fluctuations at the site, which further fueled rumors of the hotel's curse. The hotel has been demolished in 2020, but its story and strange legacy continue to capture the imagination. The Himeyuri Monument, which translates to "lily" in Japanese, honors the Himeyuri Corps, a group of about 240 high school girls who were recruited as nurses during the Battle of Okinawa in 1945. The girls, barely older than children, worked in the caves, tending to the wounded soldiers during the brutal battle. As the situation worsened, they were trapped in the caves, and many chose to end their lives rather than be captured. Visitors to the Himeyuri caves often report hearing faint cries, and feeling weird energies, as if the spirits of these girls are still present. Some say the echoes of their sacrifices linger, forever bound to the caves where they died. The Himeyuri Monument, made in 1975, stands as a testament to their bravery and the horrors they faced. The monument, with its poignant symbolism, reminds us of the young girls who became unwilling symbols of wartime sacrifice. Sunabe Baba Park is a small, quiet park located near the sea, but it is far from peaceful when the sun sets. Locals often avoid this place after dark, not because of its peaceful surroundings, but because of the eerie phenomena associated with it. The park is said to be haunted by the spirits of children, and visitors have reported hearing the sound of laughter and playing children in the dead of night, though no children are ever seen. One of the more unsettling stories about the park is that it was once the site of an ancient burial ground, and that the restless spirits of the dead remain there, seeking solace. Some even believe the spirits of these children may not be entirely innocent. They are sometimes associated with mischievous, trickster-like energy, much like the Kijimuna, the mischievous tree spirits of Okinawa. Sunabe Baba Park is an area that feels oddly charged with presence, as if the land holds on to memories, refusing to let go of its past. In Okinawa, the line between the living and the dead is thinner than most realize. The ghosts of war, the spirits of nature, the protectors, and the tricksters, are all said to still watch over this land. And even today, amidst the modern world, the old ways persist. They shape lives in ways we may never fully understand, but feel in the quiet moments when we least expect it. So next time you step onto Okinawa's soil, whether it's the bustling streets of Naha or the quiet, untouched shores, remember that what you see is only part of the story. I want to take a small moment to thank our first member, I really appreciate it a lot. And to every other subscriber, also many thanks for the support.